Yeah, can you guys can't hear me? We can hear me. I know.
Judge, I can hear you.
So you can hear me on Zoom, but the jail can't hear me? Huh.
Yeah.
Good evening, Your Honor. This is the Spanish interpreter. I can hear you too.
Why don't you guys ask the jail if they can hear you? They probably can't, or they'd tell us.
And the jail hear the Spanish interpreter?
And the interpreter can be confused, it looks like. So maybe you could call the jail and tell them they can't hear anyone.
I can let the office know, Your Honor, of the interpreter office coordinator, and maybe they can contact the jail.
The clerk is contacting them, but in the meantime, I'll excuse you. It doesn't look like we need you. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Interpreter will now disconnect.
Okay. UI charge from 2021. It looks like out of justice court that you failed to appear on, and since you're in custody,
Evening, Judge. Carter Santini here.
good evening, counsel.
What did I do?
Did I do Mr. Montgomery and just not give you the rest of the minute entries? I did. Yeah, okay. Let me publish them all. I've done them all. I just didn't press the buttons. There they are. What's your name, ma'am?
Diamond Alvarado.
All right. You are charged with unlawful use of means of transportation and burglary. And I am going to appoint the public defender to represent you, order you not to return to the incident location, no contact with the victim. I'm going to release you to pretrial services, so you need to report to them. And you need to come back to court for your preliminary hearing on September 22nd at 1:30, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure it's all one team thing. Stay. I'm sure they're gonna know what the answer is. You're right.
That's it.
That's it?
So I ought to wait here until Tuesday.
No, you're gonna be nice.
All right,
You could.
that's it. All right. Never again.
You say, Diamond, have a good one.
Thank you.
I know I lost my step script. What will I do?
Good to have it memorized by now,
I was
Judge.
gonna say, oh, there it is. All right, found it. All right, what's your name?
Mary Maria Brooks.
All right, you are charged with possession of a dangerous drug, possession of drug paraphernalia. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS. It requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug charges in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in learning more about the STEPS program at your next hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so counsel, the state is suggesting $1,000 bond since she has a APO hold. Is that what she has? I believe so.
Yeah, man.
You okay with $1,000, or did you want to argue about it?
That sounds reasonable to me, Judge.
Okay, and then I will appoint the public defender and release and hold her on $1,000 bond, and then leave the preliminary hearing for that September 10th date since she's in custody. Not waive time, right? Or do you want to waive time? I know that we've been
No,
splitting.
we'll leave that date there.
And then the STEPS hearing will be September 9th at 9 o'clock. That's the diversion hearing now. And then the preliminary hearing is September 10th at 1:30. Then, Ms. Brooks, you have a couple of misdemeanor paraphernalia charges. So I'm going to release you on those. If you are out of custody, you should come to court, city court, on September 30th at 2. But if you're not, we're giving you a public defender to follow along with your felonies in case you want to be seen sooner than that. Then your city public defender will talk to you about it, okay? All right.
That's all.
Thank
What's your name, ma'am?
Shirley Brown.
All right, Miss Brown, we've got you on a warrant out of Texas, I believe. And it's got a $10,000 bond. So I am going to hold you on that bond, ma'am, and they'll review the case. Oh, and do I have a dangerous drug warrant for her too? No, yes, I think I do, right, counsel? A Superior Court warrant?
Double check.
No, I don't think that.
Not in what I.
No, I guess not. It's just this. So is it really an arraignment for that, or is it like a review hearing if it's just a fugitive warrant? It's Miss Brown, and all she has is a fugitive warrant.
Yeah.
Is that for a review hearing on that 9/4 date? Okay. All right. So the date I have for Miss Brown then is I will hold her on the $10,000 bond in the warrant and set it for September 4th at 2:30 for a review.
So, Judge, sorry, Judge, I just wanted to interrupt. The warrant out of Texas actually does not list a bond amount. The state is requesting a $10,000 bond for the reasons that this case has been outstanding for close to 4 years now, and there's been there seems to be no efforts to resolve it at this
Okay.
point. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. So then I will let the defense, I'm not sure if the defense really appears here, but you can if you want to, counsel.
Judge, if you're not inclined to release Ms. Brown's deal with the warrant herself, I would like to note that she, since this warrant issued in 2021, has not had apparently any police contact, and she does have employment that has been verified by her sister. If you are inclined to hold her, Judge, I would ask for a more reasonable bond. I'm not 100% sure what the charge is. It looks just like possession of a controlled substance, so I would ask for an $1,100 bond given the allegations.
Okay. All right. I will, I think that is more reasonable. I will hold her on an $1,100 bond, and then the review hearing will be on September 4th at 2:30 for the warrant. All right. Thanks you all for pointing that out to me. I don't know why I thought it was in the warrant, but.
They'll come in to see it, and this will be your review. They're going to give you one, so they're going to have a hearing about whether or not they're going to extradite you to Texas on the 4th. So that's on Wednesday, no, Thursday.
So if I could pay the bond for the 1,100, but I still have to court on the day.
Yeah, make sure you get to that first. Yes, we figure out.
Okay.
And then give a call to them if you need more information on it.
Okay. Please, yeah, that's all.
Oh yeah, of course. No, yeah. You go rest, all right? We'll get you out of here soon.
Thank you, Jim.
Have a good one, Miss Brand. No worries.
So,
What's your name, sir?
sorry.
Okay. You are charged with felony shoplifting, and counsel of the state's asking for a $500 bond, which I will let you address.
Judge, I would be asking for Eleazar's release to pretrial services, noting the nature of the offense, his age, 20, he's young, and lack of felony criminal history.
Okay.
And
Well,
if not, a $500 bond is good.
okay. Yeah, I think he's got failures to appear in city court, Marana, for store trespasses and a shoplift there. So I am going to hold him on a $500 bond, release to pretrial services if posted, appoint the public defender, no return to the incident location, no alcohol or illegal drugs, and the preliminary hearing will be September 10th at 10 a.m. No, yeah, because it's in Ajo, so at 10 a.m. And then the Miranda case is a failure to appear on a shoplift, sir. So I will hold you on a $100 bond on that and appoint Janet Altschuler to represent you. And that will be September 3rd. September 3rd at noon. And don't go back to that store either. And then your third case will be the city case, the criminal trespass case. And on that one, I'll release you. If you're out of custody on everything else, come back to court September 25th. If you're not out of custody, we'll give you a city public defender so they can follow your other cases, and your case can be reviewed later on October 31st. The city public defender will talk to you about those choices. And that's it, sir.
So I can't get out today.
Only if you pay the bond.
What's your name, sir?
Leonardo Luna.
All right, you're charged with unlawful use of means of transportation and third-degree burglary. I am going to appoint, should I be appointing them all different attorneys? Because this one's got a PD too. Should I giving them different ones? Will you pick me two for the last two then? I'm going to appoint the legal defender's office for Mr. Luna. I am going to order him not to return to the incident location, no contact with the victims, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I will release you to pretrial services, and you need to come back to court September 22nd at 1:30 for your preliminary hearing. We also have a warrant for you out of Maricopa County, and I am going to release you to pretrial services on that and order you to report to Maricopa County within by Friday, okay? So you could probably talk to your pretrial services person and they could tell you the best way to do that. But if you don't do that, then get another warrant, okay? And so you're released on that one, and I won't give you a new date on that. You just need to make sure that you report to them. And that should be it. So I'll give this one the legal advocate, and then will you find me an attorney name for the last one? Okay. I did Alvarado, I gave to the public defender, and then Luna, I just gave to the public or legal defender, and then Mencur, I'm giving to the legal advocate, and then I need one for, I think, Pacias. Let's see. Yeah, for Pacias, I need a lawyer. All right. What's your name, sir? All right, you are charged with theft of means of transportation, felony flight, and third-degree burglary. I am going to appoint the legal advocate's office to represent you. I am going to order you not to return to the incident location, no contact with the victims, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to release you to pretrial services and you need to report to them. And then you need to come back to court September 22nd at 1:30 or a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Then you're released with those conditions.
Oh, so call them. This is your attorney, but the whole information for your future as well. Yeah. Oh, surprise! Everyone. There's no contact with them. Just take one. But keep in touch with your attorney to know when you're out. All right. Be good. Let me know. Thanks so much. See you. See. 25. Awesome. Carlos. Carlos. See. Right. Right. Last name.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Justin Ray Morton.
All right. You are charged with robbery and possession of drug paraphernalia. And counsel, the state's asking for a $5,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
I'd be asking for a more reasonable bond of $1,100, given his indigency.
Okay. He has quite a record. I am going to appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Morton, order him not to go back to the incident location, no contact with the victim, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I am going to hold him on a $3,000 bond, released to pretrial services if posted. And the preliminary hearing will be September 10th at 1:30. And then you have some city court stuff in a second, Mr. Morton. Not quite done with you. All right, and then your city court stuff is failure to appear on a criminal damage and a paraphernalia charge. So I will order you not to possess any alcohol or illegal drugs, no contact with the victim, and I'm going to appoint a city public defender to represent you. I'll release you on this, but since you're held, I am going to have the public defender follow along with your case. And if you're out of custody, you can come back October 1st. If you're not, your public defender can set up a video review for you. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Did you get me a name? Ezo? Okay. All right, we're done. That's a different person, right? No.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yes.
All right, what's your name, sir?
Cisco. Seals.
You are charged with possession, or unlawful use of means of transportation and third-degree burglary. I am going to appoint Joseph Ezzo to represent you. I am going to order you not to return to the incident location, no contact with the victims, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to release you to pretrial services, and you need to come back to court September 22nd at 1:30, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Then you're released with those conditions, and that's it.
Good. Thank you. I will be in contact with that. Let me know if it's the same one. I was. Oh my God.
What's your name?
Ivan Solis.
All right, you are charged with domestic violence, aggravated assault, and the state's asking for a $5,000 bond. Counsel, did you want to be heard?
Yes, so can I have one moment to speak to Mr. Solis?
Yeah. They couldn't access city court records on Ivan Solis. But they would have pulled something if it was mine. Okay. But, I mean, you guys don't have access to anything, right? Or do you?
Here, we don't have Ajax here.
Can you, so there's no way to run that name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Judge, we would be asking for Ivan's release today. I'd like to note that he is a 1 in a 1 on the NCA and the FTA scale. He has no criminal history at age 34. He's indicated to me that he does have the funds to be able to stay, to be able to arrange for housing separate from the victim in a hotel or something of that matter. And also, I would like to note that while Ms. Bermudez does not want further contact, she's not objecting to his release from custody. It's no prior domestic violence misdemeanors. If you are inclined to hold him, Judge, I would ask for a more reasonable bond of $1,100.
Okay. I don't know. Do you have the risk assessment, counsel?
I don't. I was just talking to another judge about this. I don't know why we don't get them. Do they send them to you directly?
No, they send them to the clerk. I mean, we don't get them very often either, but I've gotten 2 lately, which is exciting. But I think they send them through the clerks, right? The risk assessment, the Form 4Cs that you guys get. I think they get printed and yeah, it's like a constant battle that we're working with. I kind of am in charge of that committee, trying to get them to everybody, and it's a constant
good.
battle. But anyway, this is a low risk assessment, so I
Good
just
to
want
know.
you to know that. All right, so Mr. Solis, given the risk assessment and the fact that Ms. Bermudez does not object to release you to pretrial services, the conditions are going to be no contact with Ms. Bermudez, no return to her work or home, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you, and I'm going to set your preliminary hearing for September 22nd at 1:30. So you need to appear or a warrant will issue for your arrest.
Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge. Thanks, Peter.
Night.